Getting my first job after a felony conviction took around 200 applications. 200! And that's what it took. I interviewed dozens of times, and I actually needed to get a couple jobs before one stuck. Let me explain further. When you have a felony, it's important that you are forthright with your employer. When you get a job offer, you need to tell them. In fact, preferably, you need to tell them before you receive a job offer. And I've tried this in a number of ways. When I felt like an offer was getting close, I've told them, hey, there's something that you're going to need to know about me. I've told HR, hey, we would like to extend you an offer. Hey, real quick, I got something that I want to run by HR real quick. I have brought it up in the interview process before I had thought that I was getting close to getting an offer, just trying to get it out there. And the answer is, each of these may work for you, and none of them may work for you. I had a job offer that was pulled back. In fact, I had a couple offers that were pulled back before the one that finally stuck. But the next one after that, as a volunteer coordinator at a nonprofit, that stuck. And I stayed there for 3 years, and I had some of the greatest experiences of my life. And I know that if that one didn't stick, there would have been another opportunity. But the through line here is, you're going to need to stay persistent. You have to apply for a lot of jobs. A lot of them. More than you think you would need to. And you may hear no. Some folks are just going to have their preconceived notions about what it means to have a felony. Pay no mind to them, brush it off, and move on to the next one. You're going to get interviews. And someone is going to listen to you, and someone is going to see that bright shining potential and that passion that you have, despite the mistakes that you made in the past. Trust me, you got to stay persistent, and you just got to be ready to hear a no. And maybe not. Maybe that first one's going to work. Drop in your comments how you were able to get your first job.